खाया अवर ना दूजा पाले अवर ना दूजा पाले अवर ना दूजा आले अवर ना दूजा आले मेरे लाल रंगीले मेरे लाल रंगीले हम लालन के लाले हम लालन के लाले मेरे लाल रंगीले मेरे लाल रंगीले
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Let's all unmute and have a beautiful, beautiful session number 17, because we were just listening to a beautiful Shabad which was talking about, oh my beloved Waheguru Ji, I'm your slave of your slave. And today's Shabad is also going to teach us to see God everywhere. So for those of us who are here already, if you can see the Shabad on screen, let's all say Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, the Shabad we're going to be discussing today will have the word Sant or Santo and Sant at least twice in the Shabad. So, Guruji is going to remind us at least twice about the holy saints today, because Tat Samdarsi Santo, what a beautiful way of saying it, Koiee Dhaahee. We will be talking about very rare people, one among the millions. What do these people have and what is so special about them? So Tat Samdarsi Santo Koiee Dhaahee is our topic for today. And the first line of this Shabad, let's see, where does it start? Yes, it's with Sri Rag Mela Panjwa, also another beautiful Shabad by Sri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. So let's look at the words. It says Dukrit Sukrit Mande Sansar Sagalana. Hanji, would you like to read the English, please? Thank you, Ji.
The whole world is engrossed in bad deeds and good deeds.
Oh my God. Do you know some people who do good deeds and some people who do bad deeds?
Yes.
Yes, we all know many people like this. That's called Dukrit and Sukrit, good deeds and bad deeds. Mande is also bad. And Sansar is this entire world. Sagalana, they are all engrossed, but there's hope. Look at the next line. It says, Duhu te rehet, Duhu te rehet, Pagat hai, koi virla jana. Haji, Auntie Jessie Ji, would you like to read the next lines, English, please? Are you there? You're muted, Ji. Okay, maybe Auntie Sajid Ji, would you like to read?
Oh, sorry.
Haji, please. Auntie Jessie Ji, you heard?
God's devotee is above both, but those who understand this are very rare.
Yes, so today we're going to see this word rare, rare, rare again and again. And the first thing Guruji is talking about are God's devotees, the Pagats. They are both above both the things. What are the both things? Is called good deeds and bad deeds. The Dukrit and Sukrit Mande, Sansar Sagalana, although the whole world is stuck in them. But the lucky, beautiful Pagats, say wow. Can you see Pagat here? The word Pagat means the devotees, those who come every day to learn, to chant, to sing the praises of God. They are both not disturbed by good deeds and bad deeds. Say wow.
Wow.
So, how many of us struggle with this feeling of constantly being judged for our actions? You know, some people will say, "Well done, you did very good today," and some will say, "You naughty boy, you naughty girl." Right? So, do we all
Yes.
want to find a place of peace that's beyond this cycle of always striving to prove to the world that, hey, I'm not that bad, I'm quite good, because this is called validation that we seek from the outside world. But if God is inside, where do you think we should look for validation from?
From
Inside.
in between.
Yes, within ourselves, inside. Because when we let go of the attachment to good and bad deeds, we will experience true inner freedom, especially waiting for other people to judge us and say, "Well done, you have done very good." Or even sometimes we judge ourselves and then we judge other people. I think this is what has to stop, because the God's devotees say, "I am above both."
I am above both.
Yes, I don't judge and I don't wait to be judged.
I don't judge and you don't be to be judged.
Hanji, it's so
Yes.
important, because if we stop judging other people, we will have compassion. We will accept everyone for what they are. Say wow.
Wow.
So let's focus on our intentions rather than the outcome of our actions, whether they were good or bad. But deeds-wise, we should always do the good deeds. We should be mindful when we do things so we don't hurt other people. Make sure our thoughts, our emotions are without judgment. And let's develop a service-oriented mindset, which means let's learn to serve other people. That's the best good deed we can do. Am I right? The best good deed is to serve other people without even seeking a reward or recognition. Am I right, G?
Yes.
Very good. So Sarah G just wrote in the testimonials, and those of you on YouTube and Facebook and other social media, feel free to write as many beautiful things you want to write, your comments. And those on Zoom can, of course, unmute and share your thoughts with us. And those of you who want the Zoom links, please do get in touch with all the beautiful people who are sharing these links with you. And you can also join us and you can also share your thoughts and we can all learn together. Because Sarah G just wrote, what a beautiful thing. She says, these teachings have helped me to break free from the cycle of guilt and anxiety. Now, do we sometimes feel guilty that the world is judging us for our bad deeds and good deeds? Do we feel guilty once in a while?
Yes.
Yes, and we feel anxiety. But Guruji here already said God's devotee is above both. Now Sarah says, I can act from a place of love and I can act from a place of compassion, regardless of the situation. But those who understand this is very rare. Say, now we understand this.
Now we understand this.
Yes, let's all unmute and say, now we are beyond the duality of good and bad.
We are beyond the duality of good and bad.
We choose peace, we choose acceptance.
We choose peace, we choose acceptance.
Yeah, so every day I think the very first lesson we should do from now on, can I start, at least today is day 17, can we start having some homeworks from now on? I mean, we have studied so many things from the saints, about the saints and how to become a saint in the last 16 days. Maybe from now on we got to start doing some homework. And the first is, later on, anytime during the next 24 hours before our next lesson, take a moment, reflect, are my actions without judgment? Ask ourselves, what was my intention behind doing everything that I do? Whatever we do, then you will raise yourself above bad deeds and good deeds. And maybe let's focus on doing service to others and not judging others. Is that a good homework, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, because that's how we slowly going to become saints. And today, Guruji says, the moment you start to do that, then you will recognize why Guruji is everywhere. Let's all sing. Thakur Sarbe Samana. Thakur Sarbe Samana. Thakur Sarbe Samana. Everybody. Thakur Sarbe Samana. kya kaho suno Swami tum, kya kaho suno Swami tum, vad purkh sujana, tu vad purkh sujana, Thakur sarve samana. What a beautiful line. Thakur sarve samana. Shall we connect with the Thakur who is everywhere?
Yes.
Yes, please read the meaning, Ji.
Our Waheguru Ji and Master is all pervading everywhere.
Hanji is everywhere. Wow. And the second line says, Kya kaho, suno Swami, tu vad purk sujana rahao. Hanji, Auntie Jessie Ji, your turn, please.
What should I say and what should I hear? Oh, my Vaheguruji and Master, you are great, all
Yes.
powerful and all knowing.
Yes. So what should I say? What should I hear? So sometimes we feel lost for words when we want to describe God. People will ask, what is God like? God like? Can you please tell us about God? Anyone can answer that question?
It's within you.
Okay, so God is within you, but what is God like? What should I say? What should I hear? What would you describe God? If God is within us, that's correct. But how will you describe him?
The ever-knowing.
The ever-knowing, that's very good. Could it be what's written here? Oh, my powerful Vaiguruji Master, you are great, you are all-powerful and all-knowing. Wow. Because the question is, how should I describe and say good things about God? So maybe we can't even say because he's so great, number one. He's all-powerful and all-knowing. So maybe we just want to connect with that Vaiguruji who is the source of all creation. Is that a good idea?
Yes.
Anji,
Hanji, because verbally maybe we can't describe, and intellectually maybe our understanding is not enough to be able to describe that all great, all powerful, all knowing Vaiguruji. But we can have a very personal, intimate experience and connection with Vaiguruji. Say, I'm ready for that.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah, so some of the practical lessons I think is that meditation, silent prayers, even doing it silent simrans within ourselves will help us to find that God within. Then we go out, wherever we go, let's appreciate the beauty. Let's look at the wonder of the natural world. Let's look at what the beautiful manifestation of Vaiguruji is in the whole world. And I think if we live a service or rather a life of seva and service, then we will recognize God in everyone too. Say, I'm ready to do that.
I'm ready to that.
to do that.
Hanji, David just wrote, David says, these teachings have helped me to move beyond words. I cannot express it beyond words, and I find a deeper connection with the divine presence within me. So let's all say, I'm open to experiencing Vaiguruji inside me.
I'm open to experiencing Vaheguruji inside me.
Yes, yes. Let's experience that mystery and wonder. And maybe the second homework for today, every day, let's set aside a little time for quiet reflection. Let's look out of the window. Wherever we are going, look at the nature, look at the world. Even if you're traveling, just sit in silence sometimes, focus on our breath, just breathe in and out and let go of all our thoughts and worries and just say, oh Lord, I don't worry because you are everywhere. Say, you are everywhere.
You are everywhere.
Yes, that's what Thakur Sarbe Samana means. God, Vaiguruji, you are everywhere. So there's nothing for us to worry about. Say, I'm ready.
I am
ready.
ready.
Ready to what? Say, let go of my worries.
Let
go
go
of my
of
worries.
my
Is that a
worries.
good idea or not?
Of
Yes,
course, it's a good
Yes,
idea.
Chimta Chad Achint Raho Nanak Lagpai. Guruji says Chinta means worries, Pal Ji. What are you worried about? Let's all say Chinta Chad Achint Raho. One more time forwards. Chimta Chad अचिंत रहो नानक लग पाई. Everybody, नानक लग पाई. Which means I've fallen at the feet of God, Vagruji, and Chinta Chad, I let go of all my worries. Chinta Raho, now I have become carefree. Say, I have become carefree.
I
I
have
have
become
become
carefree.
carefree.
Yes, because this is so beautiful, a Pori. Let's take okay, maybe not 1 second. Let's take a minute or two. But it says, Prabha Pas Janaki Ardas, Tu Sacha Sai. What's Ardas, everyone?
Prayers.
Yes.
Prayers, yes, whether you do it aloud or you do it quietly. Prab is God, Pas is I do a prayer to God. I'm the Jan, the servant. Janki means the humble servant, does an ardas. Tu Sacha Sai, because you are our true master, Vaiguruji. Tu Rakhwala. Everybody say, Tu Rakhwala.
Rakhala,
Yes, Tu Rakhwala means you are our protector.
Sada.
Sada, Sada means forever and forever. Let's say together, Tu Rakhwala,
Rakhala,
Sada,
Sada,
Sada.
Sada.
Tu Rakhwala,
Rakhala,
Sada,
Sada,
Sada.
Sada.
Tu Rakhwala,
Rakhala,
Sada,
Sada,
Sada.
Sada.
Tu Rakhwala,
Rakhala,
Sada,
Sada,
Sada. And what can we do? Ho tudhe the ai. Ho tudte ai, everybody. Ho tudte ai. I can only meditate because tu rakhavala sada sada. So wherever we go, sit in the nature, appreciate the beauty of things, and then sing to the Vaiguruji because we are all interconnected and say tu rakhavala, oh God, wherever I go, sada sada, forever and forever. Ho tudte ai. All I do is I sit here and go Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. I can't hear everybody today. What happened? All tired, is it? Guru, Vaheguru. And the reason is Ji Jant Sabateria, Tu Reha Samai. Every living being, every creature was created by God, and He is in everybody. Say wow.
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 And that's why it says, Jo das tere ki ninda kare. You know, we were talking about good deeds, bad deeds, and people say bad things to you, good things to you, very good la today, and tomorrow they criticize you. Here, Guruji says, if anyone slanders you, if anyone criticizes you, everyone says bad things about you, you don't worry. Tismare pachai, because they will be crushed, they will be destroyed. And the reason is what? Tu rakhavala
Allah,
sada
Sada,
sada.
Sada.
Everybody, tu rakhavala.
Rakhavala
Rakhala,
sada
Sada,
sada.
Yes,
Sada.
tu rakhavala
Rakhala,
sada
Sada,
sada.
Sada.
Tu rakhavala
Rakhala,
sada
Sada,
sada. So jo
Sada.
das tere ki ninda kare. Das is who? The good people who come and every day sing Gurbani, understand Gurbani. We are the humble servants, and anybody dare to slander good people, Guruji says, don't you worry, good people. This Samar Pachai, I will crush them myself. I will destroy them myself. So Chinta Chade, so leave all your worries. Achimta Raho, become carefree. Say, I'm happy and I don't worry anymore.
I don't worry anymore.
Yes, because Nanak lag pai, Nanak lag pai. If you're happy and you know, say Nanak lag pai. You've heard that song, right? If you're happy and you know it, say Vaiguru.
Yeah, yeah.
But you didn't say Vaiguru. Everyone, if you're happy and you know it, say Vaiguru. Hanji. So today's Shabad is also saying Thakur Sarbe Samana. He's so powerful. Kya kaho suno Swami tu bad Sujana. You are the most powerful. You are the greatest. So I've got nothing to worry. Say, oh my God, what a beautiful lesson I got today.
Oh my God, what a beautiful
What a
lesson I
beautiful
got
lesson
today.
I got today.
Hanji, because man abhiman mande so sevak nahi. Hanji, Auntie ji, English please.
One who is influenced by praise and blame is not God's servant.
So do we want to be God's servant or we don't want to be God's servant?
We want to
And
be
to
God's
be
servant.
Yes, we want to be. So let us
We
not
must-
be influenced by praise or influenced by blame. Say, wow.
Wow.
Which means I don't care what the world says. I really don't care. I am now only connected to God and it doesn't matter what they say. Say, wow.
Wow.
Because there's a beautiful Shabad, Jo nar dukh mein dukh nahi mane. Have you heard that Shabad before?
Yes.
Yes, that Shabad is the ultimate state of what a perfect being is. By the ninth Guru Tantan Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib Ji, he says the day you become the perfect person, then Jo nar dukh mein dukh nahi mane. That person, okay, it's not only man. Say that person, say I.
I,
In the midst of pain,
in the midst of pain,
I do not feel pain.
I do not
feel
feel pain.
Yes, number two, sukh sane arpe nahi jaake, kanchan mati mane. I am not affected by pleasure.
I am
I'm
not
not
by
affected
pleasure.
by pleasure.
I am not affected by affection or fear.
I am
I'm
not
not
affected by affection
affection
or
or
fear.
And
fear.
I look upon gold and dust as the same.
I
And
look
I look
upon
on gold and dust,
and
the same.
Yes, what a beautiful meaning. Ne nindya ne ustat jaake lo mo abhimana. This is the line we are looking out because we just read in today's Shabad, neither slender nor praise will ever sway the people who have become close to God. Say wow.
wow.
Nor affected by greed or attachment or pride. Say, I'm ready for all these things.
I'm ready for
all these
all
things.
these
Yes,
things.
I'm ready to not be swayed by either slender or praise, nor affected by greed, attachment, or pride. Say, I'm ready.
I am ready.
Because hark sogte rahe nyaro, nahe man apamana. They remain unaffected by too much of joy or too much of sorrow, honor and dishonor. That is exactly what the line that we are discussing today is saying. I don't care what the good deeds, bad deeds, or whether people say well done or they whatever they say, because now I only care what God says. Say wow.
Wow.
So asa, mansa,
Mansa
sagal
sagala
tyage,
tyaga,
jagate rehne rasa.
rasa.
I don't care about the world. I have renounced all my hopes and desires of the world. I remain desireless in the world. Say, I'm ready.
I am
I
ready.
am ready.
Because when you wait for the world to give you happiness, they always disappoint you. Am I right or
Oh,
wrong?
yes, yes, yes.
I am right.
So Auntie ji said earlier,
Definitely.
God is within us. Why are we looking for happiness outside? Say now I got it.
Now I got it.
So renounce all the hopes and desires and remain desireless in this world means I don't care who is going to come and help me because I know God is with me. He will always help me. Say what a magical lesson.
What
a
a
magical lesson.
magical lesson.
Yes, and Kam, Kro, Jepersen, Nahin, Te, Kata, Brem, Nivasa. Guruji says when you see that person is not touched by sexual desires and anger, something we have been discussing in the last few days again and again, am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
And those people who are not touched by this, Guruji says, recognize within his heart, God, Vaiguruji is there. Say, welcome to my heart, Vaiguruji.
Welcome to my heart, Vaiguruji.
Hanji, but this only happens for some people. Do you want to know which people?
Which
Yes.
people? Don't know.
Let's sing together. Gur Kirpa Je Nariko Kine. Gur Kirpa Je Nariko Kine. Te Jugat Pachani. Wow, everybody say Te Jugat Pachani. Only those people who have Gur Kirpa. Say wow.
Wow.
Those people who are blessed with Gur Kirpa, J Narko Kini means when Guruji himself blesses us. So everyone please say, bless me now, Guruji, bless
Bless
me
Bless
me
now.
me
now,
now,
Guruji. Bless
Hanji, Because when we ask for the blessings,
Guruji.
we will get it. Yes, carry on singing, doesn't matter. Because the last line says, Nanak, leen peo gobind syo, jyon pani, sang pani. Hanji, then tan tan. Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, just like water mixes with water, can you then separate the water from the water?
Cannot.
Cannot, because you take 2 cups of water and you put them together. You cannot tell me which was cup number 1 water, which was cup number 2, because they all merge together. In the same way, when we do whatever was said in the Shabad today, we will merge with Vaiguruji like water merges with water. And then no one can separate us from Vaiguruji. Say, I'm ready for that.
I'm
ready for that.
Yes, because today's Pankti says, Man abhiman mande, so sevak nahi. If we are still influenced by the praises of the world, we are still influenced by the blames of the world, then we are not ready to be the servant of Vaiguruji. We got to upgrade ourselves. Say, I'm ready to be upgraded.
I'm ready to be
ready.
upgraded.
Because sometimes you feel discouraged by the criticisms of the world, right?
Yes.
And don't you sometimes feel inflated like a balloon because people praised us so much today? Okay, I don't know who's laughing, but I like that laughter.
Gigi.
Okay. Yeah. So Guruji sometimes says, listen, people of the world, don't bother what the world says. They criticize you, just say Vaiguruji. They praise you, just say Vaiguruji. You will reach a state of inner stability that is unshakable by the external opinions. What an important lesson, number 17. Say, wow.
Wow.
Because this is the line we started at. Tat samdarsi santo, koiee kot dhaahee. Hanji, Auntie Manbirji, English, please.
One who sees the essence of reality
Essence.
with impartial vision, O saints, is very rare one among millions.
Yes, you know what? Not everybody will reach this higher state. Only one among millions. Say, wow.
Wow.
Say, I feel lucky to be here today.
I'm
I feel
lucky to be here today.
Because I see the essence of reality with impartial vision, which means I don't care people say good to me or bad to me. I just connect to Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Let them say whatever they want to say. I just care for my Vaheguru. Say, now I got it.
Now I
Now
got
I
it.
got
So when we detach ourselves from the need for validation from outside, ki shabash beta, shabash palji, we don't wait for that. Then inside us we will find God, inner strength will come, resilience will come. We will live a life that's so authentic, so true, and regardless of whatever other things, we won't care what they think. Say, now I got it.
Now
Now
I
I
got
got it.
Otherwise, we are waiting for people to say Tadiya.
it.
And if they don't Tadiya, then the whole night cannot sleep. I don't know whether I did a good recording today or not. Duh. And then you don't get a good night's sleep tomorrow, also whole day spoil. Why wait for them? Just say thank you, Vaiguruji. Whatever we did today in the recording was so wonderful. Say wow.
Wow.
So
Wow.
this is called self-worth. Let's develop a strong sense of self-worth. Let's base it on our own values that Guruji is teaching us, not the world's lessons. Say, now I got it.
Now
Now I got
And
it.
then let's practice gratitude for our blessings. Don't wait for praises. Don't wait for recognition. Let's learn to have Vivek Buddhi, which is called discerning intellect. That, hello, even if someone is criticizing us, it is okay. That negativity will not affect us. But yes, we will use it to grow ourselves better. Are you with me there?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not that we ignore the people, but we just don't get affected by the negativity. We learn the lesson, we move on, and tomorrow we do a better recording. Say wow.
Wow.
Michael says, you know what I learned? I learned that I don't need the need for approval. Huh? Okay, sorry. What did you write, Michael? Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. He says, I learned to let go of the need for approval. Now, how many other people here feel sometimes you need approval? Maybe we also need to let go. Am I right?
Yes.
And he
Yes.
says, now I can focus on living my truth, my life, my way, according to the teachings of Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji with confidence and peace. Wow! I am centered on my teachings of Guruji. Say wow.
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 My value is not determined by other people. Say that's right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, so some of the good action steps we can take today, homework number 3, let's reflect on a recent situation where you were either praised or you were criticized, and then ask ourselves, did this external validation impact my actions or my self-perception? Do I still respect myself? And then, you know what? If you still have lots of self-worth, come back to Vaiguruji and say, I will do good things from now on based on the teachings of Vaiguruji and not what the world says. Say, now I got it.
Now I
Now
got
I
it.
got
Because
it.
kehen kahavan eho kirat karla hanji. Please ji, auntie ji.
People talk on and on about him. They consider this to be praise of God.
And the next line says, Kathan kehen te mukta gurmukh koi virla. Hanji, auntie Jessie
Oh,
ji.
But rare indeed is the Gurmukh who is above this mere talk.
Yes, because even people talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, whether they are talking even about anything of the world or even about God, people talk on and on about Him, means they can even talk about God all the time. They think that's praising God. But do you know what do Gurmukhs really do? Very rare. Can you see the word rare came again for the third time in the Shabad?
yes.
So once we become rarely those gurmukhs, we will not worry about just talking about God. We will then say, can I have a connection with you, Vaiguruji? I just don't want to talk about it. I really want the connection finally. Say wow.
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 This is called intellectual discussions, where you talk and talk and talk and talk, or where you actually have a personal connection. So do we want a personal connection or we just want intellectual discussions?
Personal
Personal
connection.
collection.
Yes, so if you yearn for an authentic way to experience Vaiguruji, then what I said earlier, even if you go to the nature, go to a park, go to the garden, see God in everything and everywhere. Because Sab Gobind hai, Gobind bin nahi koe.
Bin
Yes, so the Gurbani Shabad today is saying, don't just talk about talk and intellectual discussions. You can go deeper, look for the God within, have a meaningful relationship with that God. Don't wait for people to praise you or criticize you. But the moment you bring the teachings that we are learning in these 52 days, we build them into our daily practices, not only in our conversations, but we practice what Guruji is telling us. That is the day we will become a Gurmukh. Say, I'm ready to be a Gurmukh.
I'm
I
ready to
am
be.
ready
Ready
to
to
be.
be
And
a
what do
good book.
Gurmukhs do? They do seva. They have a life of service. They are expressing good people. They are expressing love for the divine through kindness. So today, all the aunties who shared in your group about day 17 message, even before I shared it with you, say, well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Yeah, but today Shabbat says you don't need to wait to be praised. Just do it automatically. Say, wow.
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 So today you changed it to day 17. I think you took yesterday's message and you just changed it to 17. Tomorrow, day 18, day 19, just start sharing. You don't know. I don't know who is sharing, but today I had the Nojwans from Pera call me about the November 555 anniversary of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji's Gurpurab. And they are saying, Palji, November 10, we want you here to come and do these English kathas that we get the recordings. Now, I don't know who sent it to the Perak youth. Say wow.
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 So one of you, maybe many of you were sending it all over, but everyone's getting it. And these people, I don't even know who they are. They are telling me, November Gurpurab, you come here. I said, normally November Gurpurab, I go Vietnam for so many years, more than 11, 12 years. They don't have Gurdwara Sahibs there, but the 4-5 families always do 4-5 programs in their homes. And we have been doing that every time during Vaisakhi or during Guru Nanak Dev Ji Gurpurab. But doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. But can you see this connection with the divine will become better for you and for me? And also people we don't know in Perak. Say wow.
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 And the
Wow.
guy told me, I also know a lot of young people from Canada, New Zealand, Australia. I think they will also love to start coming for a Zoom session. Maybe we should also invite them. I said, please invite everybody. Say wow.
Wow.
So
Wow.
in the last 3 minutes, I just want to say, let's reflect on how we can take the lessons of Gurbani and put it into action. Like some of you today forwarded the message to so many people. I don't know where these people are getting these messages, but at least they are listening to the recordings. This is the best way you can do seva. This is the best volunteering. This is today, just click, 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 forward, forward, forward. How difficult it is. Say it's easy.
Very easy.
Very easy. And the last line says, when you do this, then gata avgata kachanadarna aya. Hanji Manbir ji English.
He is not concerned with deliverance or bondage.
Hanji, so we will not be stuck. Bondage means we are tied down. Deliverance means we have been saved. We will not be worried about what the world says, what the world do, but we will only be worried about Santan ki rena Nanak dan paya. Hanji, Auntie Sajiji, meaning please.
Sri Guru Nanak Ji Maharaj says we have obtained the gift of the dust of the feet of the saints. Wow.
Yeah, so today for the second time in this Shabad, look at the first time he was saying Tat Samdarsi Santo Koi Kot Mandai. And for the second time in today's Shabad, in the last line, he says Santan Ki Rena. We become humble. We become the feet, the dust of the feet of the holy saints, because even Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, I got this beautiful gift. So say now we also have the gift.
We
We
also
also have the gift.
Yeah, so the dust of the feet of the saints simply means we become humble. Say we become humble.
We
We
become
become
We
humble.
become
As
humble.
we detach ourselves from the worldly attachments, that's what it means by this line, that we are not concerned with deliverance or bondage. Remember in the previous lines also, we were not concerned by the praise or the criticisms of the world. Say, now I got it.
Now
Now I
got
got
And
it.
if you
it.
forward the message, I'm just using a simple example, but you can relate it to everything else. And if some clown tells you, oh, no need to send me this la, I very good la, I already connected to God, then you just put him on a list that says, Vaheguru bless him la, and then don't send him again. Say wow.
Wow.
Wow, because I also have such a list. Those people who think they don't need Gurbani message, but the same clown send me all kinds of dirty worldly message every day. Say vichare. I'm not joking. You know these people, right? They'll forward everything, but when you forward them something good, they are like, hello, no need la, what Gurbani, what Kirtan, no need la. Let them, it's okay. Many lifetimes they have been separated. They need a few more lifetimes before they wake up. And I love what Maria wrote. Maria says, these teachings have helped me to find freedom from my worries and my desires. Now I experience a life of peace and joy that only comes from within, because I'm connected to the saints. Everyone, thank you, Ji, for joining us. Puljukdi Mafi, we'll see you tomorrow. And let's sing this line. Santan ki re, Nanak dan paya. Santan ki re, Nanak dan paya. Santan ki re, Nanak dan paya. Santan ki re,